Good evening, and welcome to my live broadcast number 255. We're broadcasting live out of Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Ki Pure, and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. We're just going to go share our. We're going to go straight in and share our screen. Somehow try and get rid of that. Okay. And we're going to go into public notice. Okay, first off, there's been a few questions about our admin fee from $22 to $25. Okay, so we'll open that up. Why did the admin fee go up from $22 to $25? Okay, and here we have a bit of an explanation down there. We based the value of TBC on the living men and living women that have joined us in an agreement. See the public notice. We no longer measure that value in euros, a dying fiat currency, and have grounded ourselves in the everlasting value of gold. We measure the value of TBC in grains of gold today. Likewise, we collect the admin fee in grains of gold. We collect 8 grains a month from our faithful members, both value of gold compared to the euro and the increase in speed of the TBC community growth have spiked the current price of TBC, as you can see by the chart above. If you ever wonder what the value of a grain of gold is, you can use this calculator. So we're going to open up the calculator. Okay. So if we go down here and we'll just type in 1 grain of gold. So 1 grain of gold is worth $3.1242. Now let's have a look what 8 grains of gold is. So 8 grains of gold is nearly $25 US. So that is, we're always going by grains of gold. The admin fee is 8 grains of gold, regardless of the value. This next week could be down to $20. It's depending on the greenback, how it goes up and down, the same way as Bitcoin goes up and down. Okay, we'll go back out of that. And some unknown reason, we'll go back into this again. Okay. Just go and open up the next page, which is next page. Warning, warning, warning. Okay, we're going to the send button meeting. This was the other day in New Zealand time, first Tuesday morning, 4 a.m. New Zealand time. That was August 19. Send button meetings start now. Due to a change in the YouTube platform, as of August 1st, our send button hosts will not be able to share their screen if they use YouTube Live straight up. Admin recommends using StreamYard to do live YouTube broadcasts because it allows you to have a panel and you can screen share on it. We will be hosting the Send Button live broadcast in all languages on Monday, August 19th, 2019, 9 a.m. PD time and 5 p.m. WAT. If you do not have a Send Button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a Send Button, do not share this link with anyone else. This link will be available at 8:45 a.m. on Monday, August 19th, inside your Pringle Cashback office. The meeting starts promptly at 9 a.m. PDT. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookie rewards. Now for the new ones, we have 10 Send Button meetings once a week. And these are all our hosts, so 10 different languages. You have English, French, Hindi, Mai Thai, Bangla, Cambodian, Kabui, Indonesian, Tagalog. I may have missed one or two out. What is TBC confidential? We can't tell you. You'll need to attend a Send Button meeting to find out. Okay, if you have ever wondered why we call these Send Button meetings, it's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and seller of any transaction if TBC is discounted. I'd like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet it's highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into the TBC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty, so we have kept the costs down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically as funds grow. So will our tech and admin structure. And with enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free, we are self-regulated, and we are private. Okay, transactions over 400 grains will result in the TBC Commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grains will result in the TBC Commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Contact the TBC Commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grain or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size has been done for something of equal value to prevent massive discounting of our coins. The TBC admin pays the salary of TBC Commissioner who protects all of us from those profit from those that would discount our coins from their lawful value, and we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TBC commissioner, and this is just one way admin supports the TBC community with the admin fees collected ongoing. So the English Bitcoin contest, first prize, there's two first place winners, Auntie Carol and Yusuf Sumala, in second place, Zazel Baidya, in third place, which is two by the looks, Kasimu Latif and Reverend Nulam Coffee issue. So there they are there. Second one here, Yusuf. French Bitcoin contest, first place in Beidourik, second place Nankan, and third place Franklin Billy. Franklin Billy, Tagalog Bitcoin contest, first place is Ace Fletcher, second place is Shafi Abukar, and third place Nuja Delphine, and there they are. Whoa, Ace Fletcher got 158. First place equals 200 grains and a dollar value of $630. Okay, first place tied, which only gets 100 grains for 315 US dollars. Second place, 100 grains, 315.17. Okay, shared third place is 50 grains at $157.58, and tied third place is 25 grains at $78.79 each. Okay, and these are all the transactions. Okay, that's for the English. This one here for the French and Tagalog. Then we have down here, we have analyzed the result of this Bitcoin contest and have found that TBC members in the Nigeria led the whole TBC community in growth with 151 contestants and 301 paid sign-ups last week. 43 countries had 492 contestants last week out of the full-time database, which has 2,929 members in it. Philippines, Cameroon, Ghana, Ivory Coast, India, and Uganda, South Africa, Burundi, Bangladesh, Papua New Guinea, Togo, the United States, Rwanda, and Japan were all strong contenders last week with double-digit and triple-digit numbers. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week, and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 907 merchants now, and as that number grows, it will be easier to share TBC with others. We also are looking for more seminar hosts to cover the other languages such as Russian, Greek, Japanese, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. So this next one down here, you go check on this check button for see if you're a full-time or a part-time. Now you must become a full-time if you hold one whole TBC coin or more. So in order to participate in Bitcoin contest, you need to be qualified full-timer. To qualify, you need a completed profile. You have to have attended, viewed a recent sandbox meeting, and you must have at least 2 active referrals below you. So you just check that and it will come up. When that's done, just go back and update that. If you have not updated your KCBO profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid sign-ups before they can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of KCBO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on the first 2 paid sign-ups that they needed to qualify as a full-timer. This is now a critical task to complete for the TBC billionaire. We'll find out who will go through as TBC billionaires. I'd like to encourage all of our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win the Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect that Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I'm personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the requests come in, and doing so in less than 24 hours of the request. Now, the 2019 promo explained in detail. Right, a lot of the stops have been pulled out of this because you don't have to be a broadcaster to qualify in this competition. So, and to qualify, you need to purchase at least 40 grains, which is the very bottom of gold, 40 grains of gold, and you need to go in on the coin calculator to see how much 40 grains of gold is. At the moment, we're running it at $100 US. And to purchase that actually gives you 1 whole TBC coin. But if you can't afford that, then you can build it up to 40 grains by adding, by buying, whether it's by the day or by the week. By 1 week, you might buy 4 grains. So on next week, you might buy 12 grains. So far, you've got 16. You've got to bring it up to 40. And then that's all that's required. But if you like to purchase more than 1 whole TBC, then there's nothing stopping you. You can purchase as many as you want as long as this competition is going. 2019 promo explained in detail. Okay, down here, a purchase of 40 grains of Pringle will entitle you to at least get a whole TBC coin and maximizes your cookie reward for recruiting new members into TBC. 1 TBC coin today is worth $10 million. Now, $10 million is a massive amount of money. You want to transaction the smallest 4 grain, which is that one at the top here, smallest 4 grain is rewarded. See the chart above, and your sponsor will get 1 million cookies of that purchase that you do. So he's going to encourage you, or she's going to encourage you to purchase as much, up to 40 grains as you can, and you will benefit out of that. you have not completed a transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or TBC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available, so become a TBC broadcaster today. Migration. I still can't understand why everyone hasn't already migrated. I'm giving you notice now. We will terminate the 004 archive soon. You snooze, you lose. For goodness sakes, TBC 004 migration ended at the end of July in 2018. We set up the archive as a courtesy for the Johnny Come Lately. Now, Johnny, you are about to lose all of your TBC coins because we closed the archive. If your coins are stolen, you will lose them all. You didn't get them all moved out of the archive over to a TBC 0091. This is a fair warning. While we will close TBC 004 archive on the 22nd, 2019. Now, New Zealand time, that's tomorrow, Thursday. You must pay the 8 rands. Remember, the 8 rands now is 25 US or $40 New Zealand. You can move your coins over to the 009 wallet, and the instructions are located in the account payment page that explains the process of how to move your coin out of the 004 archive. It's a shame because out of the 1,768,206, there are still archived 80,559 available. One whole coin, TBC coin in them. This is the end run right now to reach our objective of 1 billion members. That started on August 1st, 2019. We can no longer wait, so we have to presume that they have abandoned the ship and the booty they have left behind was of no value to them. It was a major miscalculation on their parts about TBC. The move is not completed by the end of day August 22nd, 2019, and it is too late for them as of August 23rd, 2019, and forever after that. That's Thursday of this week, so hurry. Right, what have we got here? 90-day retirement video is really best approach to sharing TBC right now. This beautiful thing about it is that it is self-contained. Bitcoin bounty adequately to create a passive residual income, and analysts is so simple. Take the highest pay a person has ever earned within a single month of their entire life and divide that amount by $12. The answer shows how many recruits that person needs to recruit in order to be able to retire on just Bitcoin bounty. The admin fee will always be needed, and admin will keep adding value to what members get in return for paying their fee. So, Bitcoin bounties are forever the perfect way to have a passive residual income. It could even be passed on to the next generation. In some countries, you can retire on just 10 recruits. And members that use The 90-day retirement approach find it easy to recruit. They don't have to worry about the price of TBC coin or how many merchants we have right now or any of the common concern that people bring up when they are looking at purchasing cryptocurrency. The 90-day retirement approach puts all the emphasis on that fact that the Bitcoin bounties make retirement possible in 90 days. More or less, TBC coin becomes secondary to that fact. We are in the distribution phase of TBC and have a ways to go before we will have a full-blown TBC Kringle economy. So, the 90-day retirement plan puts focus on what is really delivered right now. Bitcoin bounty paid daily on a passive residual basis. It's cool that. There's your full timer. Remember, check the status. Now your preferred language. Just bring up the language you would like for the following week. And then update. We have 3 Bitcoin contests happening right now. English, Tagalog, and French. If you didn't follow the instructions last week to change your language by placing the correct keyword into the send button immediately of the language you want to switch to, then you will be in default language, English this week. In order to switch to a different language for next week, we have to go into the bottom of the profile page of the KCBO and make that change this week. And this is the change here, where Tagalog is. And right, here we go. August promo has succeeded already, creating explosive growth. Admin credits are highly responsible for moving daily growth of new members from 2-digit numbers to 4-digit numbers, and soon to be 5-digit numbers and beyond. We are solidly on the exponential curve of momentum. The 1,111,111 billionaire position will be all filled within a couple more weeks from now. I heard your cries to finish the distribution phase before our November redemption and pulling out all of the stops and removing all of the obstacles in the way. A new policy that all TBC billionaires will have to pay the admin fee and become full-timers. What will wash out all of the clowns doing harmful exchanges and also all of those that are buying or selling TBC wallets. The combination of the admin credits and rapid rewards will create all the new TBC billionaires that we will need to fill all of those positions. If they fail to complete the rapid reward challenge in time, then they can do a 40 grand transaction and fill those spots now over the next couple of weeks. Either way, we will finally fill all of the billionaire positions now, whether the old TBC members keep up with what is going on or not. I have seen your complaints, have heard your cries. You want to unlock the value in your TBC 009 wallets, make them easily spendable. So as of August 1st, 2019, we are doing all that we can to make that happen as fast as possible. Admin credits projection right now, we're at this month here. And look how much we've issued. 94,000. Look at that. And out of that 94,000, we've used 55,000 of that. Wow. Merchant promo. We need more merchants faster again. So we will give merchants an admin credit deal times 50 per week. They will get 2 additional admin credits every time they use the last 2 admin credits up to 50 times a week. In other words, up to 100 admin credits a week during the September used to sign up as many as 400 of their customers in September. This could create a $4,000 to $5,000 monthly passive residual income for all of them starting in October. Do you realize that 400 by 400 by 400 by 400 is over a billion people? This is going to be huge. This is the registration fee. Okay, and down here, sometimes this week we will be making a change to the payment and registration process. We have had 500 to 1,000 sign-ups a day that never paid admin fee and is cluttering up our database. So, starting this week, new members will pay first using only an email address, then go through the registration process immediately afterwards, but we will allow up to a 7-day gap between payment and registration. But payment alone will not get them access to the KCBO. They have to complete both steps before they can log into their Kringle Cash back office. Sorry. This will make it easier to use admin and bulk credits quickly and signing up a new member. More details to come once this new process is set up and working good. Wow. Big things happening in TBC. Big things. Anyway, I'm going to stop sharing now. And I'd like to thank all of those who they come in to watch this live broadcast of my number 255 and see what you think. Anyway, thank you for joining my video, even at a later date. And have a good evening and have a good week. Thank you.